I have 100,000 people in my customer list, and we're working on like fine tuning the data, but roughly 15% of them have used all three trades. The reason's not complicated. A lot of those customers came from acquisitions, and all of those acquisitions were only one trade: drains, electric, plumbing, HVAC. So they're only used to calling that number for one trade. A huge opportunity for us is to literally just tell our existing customers that we have all three trades. The second big reason is when you think about how most of your net new customers call you, they're calling you from a lead engine, Google, I'll say, PPC, whatever, and they're calling you with a specific problem. Hey, I need a water heater. I have a backed up toilet, backed up drain. Despite the name, despite the marketing material, despite everything, they still might only think of you as plumbing or HVAC because that's the thing that you came out there to fix. So it turns into a big problem and big opportunity of how do you just inform your existing customer base of all the different things that they do. Because if the only way that they get exposed to you is through Google LSA, then they're only ever going to think of you as a plumber or the HVAC guy or the electrician or whatever you're there to fix. So you have to develop these different ways to like cross-sell into the other departments. We've done this not very well. We have a really good referral game. So like plumber sees something, says something, sends it to an electrician. That happens all day, every day. So that's really good. And obviously people get used to it. They see the trucks, maybe they ask, but we're not as proactive as we should be. So your indoor air quality thing, the first thing I thought of is, oh, I'm going to put that in the sales folder. So we're doing the sales folder thing where on every single job, which is 150 a day, we're going to drop off a sales folder. That sales folder is going to have all the different things you always want your techs to give your customers. So we usually train them document by document to like, hey, make sure you give them this pamphlet for your membership, or make sure you give them this. And it's complicated because once a month or once a quarter, you have to rechange the thing that you're wanting them to give. So now we're just giving them a folder. Hey, here's the folder you give to them on every job. And it's going to have like your services menu. Here's your 100 top services or 80 top services with like special breakouts for the big ones: tankless water heaters, indoor air quality. Then you have your monthly specials, you have your memberships. So that's like a thing that we're trying to be in print production next week. Indoor air quality was always already going to be a part of it, but now I'm thinking about putting packaged pricing on it, just from the conversation that we just had.
Yeah, because it doesn't really change much depending on the size of the filter grill or whatever. We just have a few different levels. Now, that's a very interesting way to leave the customer a ton of information. It doesn't put a lot of stress on the tech to be able just to hand it over. Here's our services. Here's the quick script. Move on, versus trying to go through, hey, plumbing, drains, septic, anything down the line. Because I know what worked for us, like any customer that called, or even for HVAC, I know we had this. There's a few people in our chat group that had differing feelings about it, but we just cross-sold from the CSR themselves. Hey, just to let you know, we also are doing a great special on plumbing. We're trying to get our name out there. I know you've used this for HVAC, but if you want, we're doing $49 whole home inspections. But I can see that becoming very difficult at scale, right? You had electrical, you can't hit every single category. You do appliances, it stops at some point over the phone.
Yeah, we still do that over the phone. I think it's more like, how do you over communicate? Because I think from our perspective, oh, we say it on the inbound, so we're good. Or it says it on the truck, so we're good. So we're really trying to, how do we like so ridiculously over communicate the fact that we are their whole home care provider, and then like package it up in a sweet little package that makes sales enablement easier.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this goes. Do you guys give something now to the customers?
Like healthy home pamphlets?
Yeah. What does that consist of currently?
It explains the membership. The pamphlet's good, but like it wasn't very thought out.
The healthy, like what you guys offer, but it doesn't go into detail about like a whole IQ or water quality or any of these auxiliary duct cleaning.
Yeah, sure. I think that like, how do you distill who you are? Because again, if they came to you through LSA or GMB, they're there for a problem, and they might not have done a ton of research. They might not have visited your website. They probably just read a couple reviews and clicked call. Explaining who we are and like what we're all about. I'll show you a picture next week when you're in town. I think we'll have a mock-up by then. But it's going to be good. It's this layered folder with the biggest ones broken out of like tankless water heaters, generators, HVAC, sewer replacements, like our big 6 core services. And then we're going to have a menu that shows all the other things that we do. Then we'll have the here's today's agenda. We'll have a business card with a review thing because we think that this is also going to help enhance reviews. Like we'll get more with a QR directly to like a tracked link for the technicians' reviews. And then a letter about the company and the membership and monthly specials. So there's a lot that's going to go into it, but we're excited about it.